probably drinking, but...
No, Máchi doesn't have anything right now. Máchi
Maybe
probably
in
has the
game you might be that, but in real life...
Well, it would be alcoholic reference, so...
Well, we already know that Máchi does like to drink.
Yeah.
Archer likes milk.
We are
Milk!
we are live again. Technical
Yay!
difficulties.
So, Tauveith is the goat frightener, Archer is the milk drinker.
Oh,
This sounds not
That is your
good.
new barbarian
so-
name.
I don't know how much
Wait,
I
that's
missed,
my
but-
barbarian name?
Yes, that's your barbarian name.
My barbarian name.
Okay.
You are Archer,
Archer.
milk drinker.
Okay, so before the stream went out, Máchi, what were you saying?
Okay, so... Máchi is just kind of like shaking his head because he's still feeling some ill effects a little bit from his brain literally getting hacked into.
Yeah, this is the first time since the entire thing started where you are kind of finally back to yourself.
Yeah.
And now you have a time to process all the things that you have heard and have been told to you and seemingly pulled out from your brain as well.
Yeah. So, if everybody's good on health, if everybody's feeling okay, I should rephrase. I don't want to metagame. I'm going to lay on hands pool myself at
I think that's fair, to be honest. I would just do that.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
So
just
I'm
dump it
giving
on
myself 3 HP back.
All right.
And then, Máchi just kind of grabs his chest, but you see some light, and then he heals himself.
Hey, Máchi, can you fix this? And I kind of hold up my finger with the splinter.
I want to walk over. And I just want to pull the splinter out of Archer's hand. Just like, wink!
Ah!
Right now.
Oh,
Fixed it!
you're a very unlikable person.
That sounds like another point of piercing damage.
No.
Wait.
That's
No, because I didn't roll a critical one. And so I'm going to give it back to him. And I'm like, Kier, I know you like to collect things that got stabbed into you.
For some reason, I'm feeling, what's that movie called? Oh, what's that movie called? Dang it, what's that movie called? The Kingdom of Heaven. That part where, what's his face? Liam Neeson, what he said.
I tell you everything. It
I tell you
looks like a movie.
He's looking like a movie.
Anyway.
So,
How big?
Máchi
out the
just kind of looks, cocks his head, but then turns around and walks towards where the Redbrands came out. Like he's going into that room, which would.
Archer,
gosh.
would you like to keep the bone splinter?
How big is it?
If it gave you 1 point of piercing damage, I'm assuming this is
Yeah,
pretty
like
big.
how big is this
shard of-
splinter?
Shard of bone.
This
It's
seems
like
like,
a
2
4-inch
inches
shard of
by
bone,
1
yeah.
inch. Like,
Toothpick size.
oh my god.
There you go.
Hey, splinters hurt, man.
I kind of like take it. I don't like you.
I love
really
how no
don't.
one has helped Tauveith out of
Really.
the pit. I'm gonna go follow.
That's what I'm
Máchi.
No,
saying.
Tauveith isn't
I
in the
can
pit.
hear.
Tauveith is on
I
the
can hear you guys saying things, and how Ford ignored me.
This hole in the way. Oh, that's what I was looking up. Okay. For your reference, Tauveith, just so that you know, the pit. To give you some options. The pit is. Where's my stats?
I'm right at the end. I'm like on the edge of the pit right now. Yeah, I just
Just to
threw
be sure,
slammed
Máchi's
the
still-
Monopoly.
It's all right. So it's only 10 foot across and wide, and 20 feet deep.
Yeah, but if you
Oh,
fall,
So
that's
you
gonna
have some
knock you
choices. You can jump 10 feet across and jump and try to clear it, but you'll have to roll for that. Or you can try to scoot along the edge and cling to the wall to see if you can attempt to
I could shoot your knee.
balance yourself. Or walk around and go the other direction. There
So
is
you
a
can climb
doorway
over that?
heading
Split the
back
party.
southeast of
Split
you.
the party.
No way.
Split the party.
Yeah, with your 2 HP. Yeah, that sounds like a good
Yeah,
idea.
I'm
Tauveith
going
is
anywhere
2
with
HP.
Also, Tauveith, just so that you know, you are still holding the Nothic Eye. It looks a little weird in your hand. It's squishy. It's still very warm. Aside from that, though, you definitely feel some kind of an aura around this eye. Like, you know the Nothic's dead. It's not moving in the pit that you can see, at least at this point. But the eye looks a little weird, and sometimes when you're watching it, it looks like it's watching you.
Push
Oh
it.
gosh, creeps me out.
Squish it.
I want to keep it though.
Make jelly from your eyes. Actually, quite good on taste.
Yeah, I wanna
make
keep
it
the
into
eye.
jelly and then slurp it.
There seems to be some kind of a magical presence, but you don't have the skills, or maybe given enough time, you might discern it. But this
All
is
right,
not
I'm gonna
your
punch
area of
it.
expertise.
I'm gonna put the eye into the room where they're at.
You throw the eye.
He's
I'm gonna
he's
punch it. I'm
kicking
gonna
it.
drop it and then kick it over into the room where they're at.
Oh God. All right, so you
Here you
do
go.
that. Go ahead and roll an attack roll just to see how far it goes.
All right, Alex, roll for me.
Oh yeah. 1 or 2.
Actually, do a dex roll.
Okay, 1 or 2. Josh,
Just
Or two
roll.
what? What do you mean?
I have 2 dice in my hand. I want you to choose which one. 1 or 2.
Take it.
Oh, one.
1. Okay. A dex roll.
Yeah, just do a straight dex roll.
7.
Okay.
7.
Dexterity. He has a +1 on. Oh, that's a 19 + 1, 20.
Okay, cool. All right, so you
Yes.
drop it, kick it across. It flies over into the next room, lands perfectly where you designed. And to the rest of you, you all see this little eyeball plop, plop, plop right into the south end of the room. Rolls around a little bit, and an archer, as he looks at it, as soon as it rolls around and comes to a stop, the eye kind of, again, you kind of think, dude, did that thing just wink at me?
I am.
Without an eyelid? That's
Tauveith,
pretty
get-
interesting.
Put it back on your side.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna poke it with my staff.
Was my
At
mic
this-
on just now?
Yes, your mic is on, but we didn't hear you say anything. Like, I heard you start to say something, but it sounded like you stopped.
I am leaving the room. I'm going with Máchi to the place the red vans came from.
Okay, I'm gonna go poke the eye with my staff.
Okay. All right. So, Tora, as you walk over to it, you poke at it. It
don't like that
rolls a
thing.
little bit and comes to a stop again. Nothing from your poking, you determine any changes or anything like that. It still looks like a fresh.
Tor?
Yep. I'll go ahead and inspect it further.
All right. So go ahead and
But I turn it so it's not looking at me.
roll an Arcana check.
16.
16.
I got some good rolls tonight.
I do not.
So, yes, you obviously you know where this came from. You know exactly what it is.
Hey, it's a.
Thank you,
it's not the
Arthur.
guy.
Thank-
However, you do know that even despite it does have an aura of given an option of a short rest, you will determine its properties to see how it may be used.
Okay. I am going to.
Do you pick it up?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up and put it in my bag so that it can't look at me.
Okay, so you go ahead and put it in the bag of holding. Go ahead and Tauveith, remove the Nothic Eye out of your inventory. For Tor, make this. Well, I'll do this until you know what it is.
Dear God,
So
don't
I'm
tell
going
me
to-
you're taking that thing with us.
It's magic.
I don't care if it's magic.
Wait, listen, it's in the bag, okay?
I
can't
don't care if it's in the bag.
It's not in your bag.
It doesn't need to think inside of our minds.
Okay, if it starts
Ugh.
thinking minds, I will reach in and squash it. I'll let you squash it if you want.
Deal.
I will let Pythavin lightning lure it across the room.
Pythman does not want to lightning
That
lure it.
seem fair?
I don't want to lightning
All
lure
right.
it.
So you have the Nothic Eye unidentified in your bag at this point, and once you spend just out of game, so that you know, spend
Yeah.
at least an hour short rest with the item, playing with it, and you will unlock its abilities.
Ooh, fancy.
One thing too is that since you rolled so high, the magic that is attached to this is necrotic.
Nice. works
So,
out well for me.
Can I just like crawl along the edge?
All right.
Should
Go ahead.
Cross.
Yep. Go ahead and do a acrobatics.
Oh my.
You
Be
need help there, big guy?
If you take bludgeoning damage, I think you'll die.
Oh.
Oh, I have
That's
to make
where
a
you're
roll.
at.
I'm sorry.
I'm
like,
I was
wait.
waiting for him to do it.
Okay,
For
what?
those that are watching that don't understand, Tauveith is actually in his car, so he
Oh my
can't
gosh.
actually do anything.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yes!
I'm so sorry, Josh.
He's going down.
Oh God.
I'm not watching. What'd she roll?
I'm so sorry.
Did you roll a 1?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I kind
So
of wonder
sorry.
though if she's purposely planting the 1.
Okay,
No,
right.
no.
I'll let
no,
you guys fight
I'm
that
trying to
over.
roll good. I'm trying to roll good. I feel so bad. I almost re-rolled it.
okay.
Well,
I just want-
Tauveith,
whatever-
you're dead.
Whatever's about to go down, Archer sees it because Archer has walked over to see if Tauveith is going to get over already. So I want to see everything that goes down.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry, Josh.
So Archer, from your
It's only 10
perspective,
feet. Oh my God, it's only 10 feet. I can't like die from 10 feet.
It's 20
It's
feet.
20 feet
20 feet
deep.
down.
Yeah. So, alright, so Archer, here's what you see. So
Oh
as you
my
walk
God.
over and you peer through the hallway, you see past the double doors. You walk past Tor, she's playing with a weird eye. And
It's in my
you look
bag
into the
now.
hallway. Yeah, you're putting it in your bag while he's watching this. So what you see is you see, Tauveith, he's basically this almost a foot or two below the ceiling length of this hallway at this point. So you see him kind of trying to duck down and scoot along the wall like he's trying to be a ninja. But there's only like a small inch of space between the hole and the wall.
You got this, Tauveith. You got this.
And he gets maybe 1 or 2
He does not
feet
get
into it, and then just 1 foot flips up and he falls headfirst into the pit, right on top of the dead Noth.
Which should provide
I will
cushion.
say, which will probably provide cushion. So, for this purpose here, you roll with a cushion, I'll say roll a d4.
You need to not roll any high. Oh God, that's me. Preston, can you roll the d4? I've already crit one him, okay? I don't want to be
Okay,
responsible
I
for
can roll
killing
the
him.
d4.
Oh God.
Okay. Hey, 1.
Oh, good.
I won. Okay. So you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. You are still alive with 1 HP left. The Nothic
I saved your life.
splats out as you land firmly on top of him. And if there was any saving him at this point, he has failed his saving throw now.
Tauveith,
So-
I'm going to go over and look down.
I was planning on trying to get him back up, but okay. So yeah, he's
No,
effectively
you can get him
squished.
back up.
No.
Oh, the Nothic? Haha!
Like, try to torture Pythavin some more.
Good.
Because
Oh yeah, because
technically,
you're the
I
one
mean,
who's been tortured.
he ripped the eyeball out, but I mean, otherwise, the Nothic could still.
No, he's squashed
do
now.
stuff, but
He's
yeah,
been squashed.
He's squashed.
Tauveith, you good?
So once again, Tauveith, you have killed the Nothic.
He got like
Yeah, baby. Boss killer here.
Need a rope or something?
I've been in worse situations. But yeah,
I
you
doubt
guys
that.
throw me a rope and pull me up.
I don't think anyone's pulling his ass
I mean,
up.
I've got my own rope.
Yeah.
How heavy are you?
very.
300
I
pounds.
need Máchi over here.
Mahi?
Mahi and I have
No,
left.
Mahi's
We're in the
not.
other
Yeah,
room.
he's in the other room, which has not been
Thor?
described yet.
Yeah. No. Tauveith, this 325 pounds, Archer. You're gonna have a high DC to pull him up.
I can do it. I can do it. Tauveith, throw me the
No.
rope.
Alright,
Kill
I toss
him.
him my 90 feet of rope.
All right, so you see this rope kind of fly out of the pit and not land in front of you.
Okay. I believe
you're gonna pull
Okay,
him.
so you get to do it with advantage.
I'm going to grab on one end of the rope with Tor, and I'm going to throw the other end down. Tauveith, you got it?
Okay, so I thought he threw his
Gotcha.
rope up to you.
Yeah, I threw the rope up. It's already tied around me. I'm holding onto it.
Yeah, he threw the rope at you guys, so you're just grabbing the rope. You don't have to throw him yours. I don't
Go
think you
ahead
have
and
Okay.
to
roll
throw the
with
rope. Anyway.
advantage, press.
Okay, Tauveith, I'm gonna need you to help us while we're pulling you up. Don't
if you
let your
could
body
cut
hang.
Off,
Like if you could.
cut off your arms and legs, that would help us.
Yeah, technically you can lift 360 pounds, so I mean you can do this. It's just going to be tough.
Archer's a strong boy.
Just a straight up strength check, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, with advantage. Oh, let's hope the second roll is better.
I'm hoping.
I don't like that laugh.
17.
17.
Is that high enough?
All right.
The first one was a 6. So,
Oh god.
Tauveith, go ahead and check it against your. Let's just do your acrobatics.
Tauveith?
What?
Alright, aka Tor.
His acrobatics.
Okay, what's his acrobatics?
So he's got +1.
6.
No! Oh my god.
Come on, now.
I'll say that the strength check wins out anyway. So you effectively
Okay.
pull him out.
Oh my
Tauveith,
god.
I'm just limp.
a couple times. You
I'm not
kind of
helping.
let your grip go a little bit. You slide down a little bit, but not enough all the way to hit the ground again. So you effectively are pulled up. It's 20 feet, guys. It's not that big of a deal.
Thank God.
All right,
Thank
so
you.
You are now on the other side of the hole.
Tauveith?
I give them both a group hug.
Oh my god, don't touch me.
Tauveith, how much do you weigh?
It feels a little wet.
Well, at this point of our relationship, we can ask each other how much we weigh.
Well, I'm asking Tauveith how much he weighs anyways.
We had to pull him out of the hole. We deserve to ask how much he weighs.
Tauveith,
Well-
you know that you weigh 325, but what you say is whatever you want to say.
I don't know, about 450 pounds.
Can I insight check? Because that feels like a
Go
lot.
ahead. Roll an insight check.
Why would you
Wow,
Just
you
straight
fooled
up
me,
check
bro.
that.
You fooled me.
You could. Well, now you think you're way stronger than you actually are.
Yes, at this point,
Exactly.
you are very impressed with your ability to pull this 400-something pound thing out of a hole.
Wow.
So
I
you
just
got
gotta look down at my arms.
Tor's like, I helped.
Yeah, Tor's like, you guys are both so dumb. And I'm gonna walk away from them and head up to the north door again.
Okay, which north door?
Not the one that the others went into, the one that leads into the little hallway.
Okay, so
Oh,
you're still
God.
walking towards the northwestern side.
Can Mahi
Alright,
and I get an
so-
update?
At this point, going to Mahi and it's just Mahi and Pyth, right?
Yep, they're the only two in there right now.
I'm gonna follow Pipe.
Wait,
Well,
no,
we know
we've been in.
we've been
Yeah.
in there.
Yes, you can't
this
be in
is-
there yet.
You'll be following shortly thereafter. Okay, so you are in this section, which you have cleared out what was in there. Okay, so as you walk into this part of the open doorway, you go ahead and look around passively, and of course with Pythavin standing there, she can see all this passively. So this is a long room. It's partitioned into about 3 areas. There's iron bars that are walling off the north and the south part. Filthy straws lining all the floors of all, and obviously they look like cells. Hinged doors. They're secured by chains and padlocks. There's a pair of kind of dirty and disheveled human women, 2 of them, that are held in the cell to the south. And a small human boy is confined to the north. They're pretty much all dressed in about plain gray tunics. They have iron collars fitted around their necks and attached to their hands. There's a heap of discarded clothing that's piled pretty carelessly. It's along the far wall.
Okay, so Mahi sees this. He goes, "Pipe, try to find a key." And I'm gonna walk towards the cell with the boy in it, but I'm gonna be like looking in. I don't know. I'm just gonna look for a key, and if Pythavin is helping me, I guess I don't know who's gonna roll.
Well, I'm gonna actually
All right.
talk to the lady first and be like, "Are you Mirren?"
All right. It's Myrna. But yeah.
Myrna?
Myrna. Yeah, Myrna.
I missed a letter. Okay, it's fine.
No worries. So as you say that, one of the women lifts up her head, kind of nods at you, looks back at Máchi, and then looks at the door. Archer, you're not in here, yeah?
No.
No, okay.
No, I'm not.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah, I was about to say it was for the best.
With
Looks
your
back
red
at you and she
cloak on.
nods.
Oh no.
She nods, but she has kind of a curious look to her. She's silent.
I mean, a dragonborn and a high elf just walked in. I'm pretty sure she knows we're not Redbrand.
Right. Plus, you all are battle grizzled, so you're not in the best position at the moment.
We don't look like we just strolled in here.
Yeah. So you can see the woman's probably about in her mid-40s. The younger woman next to her looks to be about maybe 18. And Máchi, you see as far as the boy across, he is 13.
Okay.
Looks to be
So he looks at him, although now that I'm thinking about this, this probably isn't a good idea. I'm fixing to scare this poor kid that's never seen a literal dragon person.
Well, you don't know.
I mean, maybe you shouldn't put the idea into the DM's head. I mean,
Well,
just a thought.
You're racial profiling yourself, man.
Hey, Máchi, you're kind of racist.
You're racist.
Against her own kind.
oh, if the paladin boot fits. Okay. So, Máchi just sees the boy and he's like, "Don't worry, son. We're gonna get you out of there." And then Máchi just continues looking for a key.
Can I go?
Okay, so go ahead and roll a perception.
All right. Where's my perception? Okay.
I believe in you. I love
Whoa,
when
that's
my
a
mic
20.
works.
That's a 20 in total. I got a
20.
19 plus 1 percent. Wow, my word. Thank you, dice.
We heard you now, Pyth.
Hello.
Okay, so yeah, so you can pretty much carefully inspect the location. I mean, everything for the most part that you picked up passively is as it is. You do not see any type of keys hidden or otherwise around here. Further inspection of the cell doors themselves pretty much look like they're simple locks. If you had a thieves tool, you could possibly easily pick them. Possibly the boot strength might be another option here.
Can I go back
Can
and search the... No. Can I go back and search the Redbrand?
Yes.
Well, you can do that, but Mahi's gonna brute strength this Joker.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do that, but Mahi's just gonna break the door down.
Pyth's doing.
So
She's gonna go find the key and come back, and Mahi's just gonna be in the room.
Just broken both doors down.
So Mahi, he's looking for the key, and he's like, ugh! And he just looks towards, and he just like starts walking toward the door and lifts up his foot, and then it's up to the dice. So I'm assuming I'm rolling straight strength.
Yep.
Oh my god. Crit 1.
7.
That's a 10 total. So yeah.
So
I'm kicking the door out of anger, but I might jostle it.
So you basically, you kick the door, you kind of try to aim it for the lock, you kind of miss, and your foot kind of goes through the bar, but your feet are pretty big, so it dents, but it doesn't budge beyond that.
Can we just keep hitting it?
Not necessarily, no. It's not. It looks like from this point, it's probably not going to budge any further. If anything, you might have actually maybe messed up the lock too.
No. I'm not kicking the
Good
lock.
job.
I'm kicking the door.
It's
Mahi's
their
not-
bars.
Well, it's bars, so yeah.
That's when you have to kick it. You have
Sure.
to kick it where the lock is.
Mahi's not
How
smart.
it works.
I figured out why I keep cutting out my automatic input sensitivity reset because my whole Discord app reset.
Well, there
Oh.
you go.
There
Stupid.
you go.
Woohoo, we fixed it! Yay!
So
We did it.
The stream has been hearing me, but you guys haven't, so that's cool.
Okay.
That's
That's-
hilarious. Guys, we have not
I
been
think-
ignoring Pythavin, I promise.
Yeah, they're not hearing anything we're saying.
So
I mean,
Yeah,
Archer probably has.
I'm
one,
going
but-
back and searching the Redbrand.
Investigation.
Okie dokie. Go ahead and roll.
What am I rolling?
Investigation.
You're rolling a strength check.
Shut up, nobody asked you. That's a 21.
Yeah, all right.
Shut up! Nobody asked you.
So they're pretty much wearing belt pouches besides the cloak. Well, at least one cloak. Well, actually, no. You used the other cloak to bundle the bones. So
Yes.
they're cloakless at this point. Their armor and weapons are pretty shoddy. Of course, Archer's possession of their two shots at this point. So nothing else looks redeemable, but definitely on their belt pouches, you find the first one has 16 silver pieces and 7 gold pieces.
I'm pocketing those.
And the second one has 12 silver pieces and 5 gold pieces.
Father.
And no one else is in this room right now, yeah?
Actually,
All three of us are.
Yes, but watching.
Well, this is happening while you were helping him out, was it not?
I was
Well,
sort of
Tor and Archer and Tauveith are watching you. So
Well,
We are actually
Máchi
in
is
the room.
the only one who's in the other room trying to kick doors down that don't exist.
So we are
I'm
Really?
just rubbing my chin.
we are
Really?
back in the
Wait,
same
I-
timing at this point.
So yeah, everyone does see you, kind of.
Okay, in that
Yeah, we're
case-
pretty much in the same.
I don't care.
You weren't doing any slide. Well, let's just say your investigation yielded the results. Now, if you want to slide a hand,
I
these,
do.
Go ahead. and roll. Go ahead.
I'm watching her.
Everyone's passives are what? Tauveith, yours is not worth.
Like
Oh,
10 or 11.
actually, no. You have perception actually, Tauveith. So you have a 13 passive.
Ah, yes.
That's a 10.
Oh yeah, we all.
Everybody saw that. Everybody saw
Are you
that.
serious? You are
He
literally the
saw it, and
richest-
he's not even in the room.
You are the richest person here, and you're gonna stoop to these levels?
I'll share later. And I take the key and I go
No,
back.
you won't.
Wait, was
Okay,
it?
well,
Why?
first off, there was no key though.
Shit. I mean, heck.
I love it when she slips it off.
No,
It's so funny.
no key.
Yeah, thank you, Silver Flame 00.
Wait, what did she say?
Hypothetically.
Also, which
Wait, how much
and-
was it?
And so hold on, let me go back over it here. One other thing too, because you did roll pretty high. You did a 21, yeah.
I don't know. It's
Yeah.
in the chat.
On
Yeah.
the investigation.
Okay, so the first one had 16 silver and 7 gold. The second one had silver and 5 gold.
You're gonna pocket that too.
And because you rolled so high, you notice in one of his left pocket, inside his jacket, it looks like it was sewn in. So I mean, this guy was hiding this on his person. But there's worth about 10 gold
What was it?
of the scene.
We're all watching her just take all of these items and.
I didn't.
Right. I'll say because this is a separate thing. If you wanted to roll separately for that one, you can.
I
Slide
didn't
a hand
catch what it was. Sorry.
Garnet.
Garnet's worth 10 gold.
No, I'm gonna give it to Tor.
Okay. All right. So they all did see you take all this, and she hands Tor the garnet. So garnet, Tor, you get one garnet, 10 gold
And
cost.
I'm not gonna say anything about it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna point to Tor, point to Pythavin,
I'm gonna
and
say
just like
she's a wizard.
so.
Like as if that explains everything.
I'm
That's what
glad.
she says.
Garnets.
Wow.
Garnets cost more than that. I
This
have
one's
to.
worth
I have
10.
to edit. Yeah, I have to edit the item. I don't know if you know how to do that, or if
Yeah.
I need to make a custom item.
No, you just said
Okay, I added the garnet. But I don't know how to edit it.
there should be a
Customize when you click on it.
Yeah, there's a gold.
Okay.
Custom.
Yeah, click
Okay.
on it.
Top right.
I got it.
Yeah, because there's definitely.
Yeah. Got it.
guys
Again,
aren't working.
and the
right.
only thing I say
Flawless.
regarding the fact that I gave this to Tor is she's a wizard.
And I responded, I'm black.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I've got
can
one
I-
HP,
I'm
so
gonna
I don't
actually-
really
can I
complain.
take out-
No.
Can I take out?
No. She's got a point.
Can I take out
Go ahead,
one
go.
gold piece and give it to Archer?
Yes. Go ahead. You do that, Archer. You receive 1 gold piece.
Because you're.
From your inventory.
I don't want your pity gold. And I'm going to
Nope.
take it. I'm going to put it in my pocket.
Darn it in my bag.
He sends it as he pockets.
Archer,
Yeah.
can you come with me for a minute?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't want to go anywhere by myself. I've died twice today.
I don't want to go anywhere with anyone.
So, are you taking him
I don't
aside to speak to him, or are you
I'm
taking him out?
taking him north into the hallway with me.
Okay, so both of you go ahead and walk in the hallway. Pythavin,
I debate following them, but I have my priorities straight, and I'm gonna.
We don't even know they're in there.
I don't even know they're in there.
What?
So just to clarify, so Pythavin, at this point, who's still in there with you is Tauveith. The two
Yeah.
walked off that direction. Máchi's still in the other room. Of course, there are still the sarcophagi that are in here that have not been looked at yet. And cleaned up all the dirty bones. You still have 2 dead bodies on the ground, though, which have been thoroughly.
It's
None of us have
That's-
lockpicking tools, so
Once the patrol.
I have a freaking large splinter laying over by the wall.
can I try to
mean-
use the bone to pick the lock?
Just saying. It could potentially work.
I will say. All right, so you go back into that room.
I've been in that room.
No, you were checking bodies.
you're going back. What he's asking is if you're going back to the room
You're
with
going
the
back to
lock.
the room.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you meet up with Máchi and you take out the little. You're the one that has the splinter.
No.
I thought you gave it back to Archer.
Yeah, and then Archer threw it.
I did.
Okay.
I threw it against the wall.
All right. So it's gonna be a super high DC, but I'll say
Understandable.
you have a. Go ahead and roll a dex check and let's just see, because you have no proficiency in thieves' tool even if you had them, and this is
Tauveith.
a thieves' tool. But
Tauveith, you followed her into the room though, right? Because you said you were going to follow.
I
Python.
was following her, yes.
Okay, so now Tauveith is also in the locked room.
That's a
Or not the
22.
locked room.
that's at 22.
Wow.
Come on.
Dadgummit. Sean's like, dadgummit.
Well, not necessarily.
Yeah.
Disadvantage, first of all.
Do you want me to
What?
disadvantage?
Yeah.
Just
'Cause you're
roll
not
it for
proficient.
22.
Yeah,
Try again. Come on.
If I get a nat 20, no, that's a 9.
Yeah.
Ah.
It breaks.
Yeah, Pyth didn't expect that to work, so she kind of just tosses it aside and then goes back into the other room and keeps looking.
Hey,
All
try searching the other bones.
All the bones are in a little pile now.
Try
Máchi,
searching
when you
that
attack-
bag.
Tauveith, try breaking the doors down. This is a completely separate strength check. Try breaking the doors down.
No, I'm just sitting down on against the wall nearest to the door, just trying to catch my breath. I have 1 HP.
He just
and
gonna
I'm
take
bleeding.
a quick nap.
My ankles are done for.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna take a quick short rest right here.
I've got gashes all over me from the stupid beam. Sausage beam, whatever he did to me.
That's necrotic damage. So honestly, more likely they're more like burns that look like they're rotted rather than like
There we go.
gashes because it's necrotic. But you know.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out what happened to me and taking a little breather.
So, Máchi, as you are kind of deciding what to do here, your failed attempt of trying to bust open these bars or the door, the little boy, he's shackled the same as the women are, but he looks at you and he sees what you're doing and is composed. At first he was, just kind of like what was going on here, but now that he sees that you're attempting to break him out, he does ask, so are you here to save us?
Yes.
Haven't
We'll
we already
get you
said
out of
this?
there. Don't you worry.
Are you a knight?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Notices your armor, looks you up and down.
And I'm a princess. I'm kidding.
He kind of looks at you and
Roll for deception.
yeah,
I'm not even in the room. I've already said I left.
Yeah.
yeah, you're not there. You already left. It's just Máchi at this point, right? Tauveith, are you in this room?
He's in the room.
Yes, he's sitting
I'm
by the
where-
door,
I'm-
just sitting there.
Okay.
I thought I was wherever Pythavin was, but okay. I didn't know she left already.
Well, no,
Yeah.
because
Well,
I
she went
walked
into
in.
the room and you
She's like
followed her
walking
into
in
the room
and
and
out.
then she walked out again.
I walked in, broke
Oh.
the lockpick, and walked out. So
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm sitting by the doorway.
The boy asks,
I'm in there. I'm in there with him. Yeah, go ahead.
what's your name?
My name is Máchi.
Mine's Nars.
What was that?
Nars.
Nars?
Nars.
Mm,
That's my mom and my sister over there.
don't worry. We'll get you out of here. You'll be
We've
out.
been in here for a few days. We haven't eaten.
Máchi just starts looking upset. Not at the kid, not at all. He's just, you can tell he is getting fuming at the moment.
Rations! Get your rations!
shut up, Tor.
And I'm feeling hungry right now, if you
Shut
know what I
up!
mean.
See. Well, the thing is, I only have 2.
Well, I have more in my bag. Stop
Well,
being
we're
selfish.
gone. We're gone.
Metagame. You don't know that.
Oh,
Well,
Máchi will
probably
choose to
would.
give him his last rations out of the
Yes,
goodness
I
of his heart.
am. Can you give me a second? My word.
He's
See,
making a
people out there in
parting
Radio
ritual
Land,
with
you
his
see what I
food.
have to deal with?
Technically, this act does not really go against your oath, so it wouldn't affect you paladin-wise, but
I'm not. I don't. Yeah.
What?
I wasn't concerned about that.
I was.
Oh. So Máchi just kind of
Silver
looks.
Flame 0
I'm
Zero.
waiting to
Read,
when the day I can turn you into just a regular fighter. But go ahead.
oh my word!
Sorry.
Can I pull a stupid ration out for Christ?
Yes. Pull the ration out and you try to fit it in between the bars. The boy takes it. Of course, he's got manacles on, so his reach is not very far, but he's able to take it and bring it up to his face and starts munching on what you gave him.
The girls in the other cell are like, what the hell?
I'm
Yeah.
going to if you would give me a
You're not
second.
really
Let me walk
watching
away.
him at this point.
Y'all are making me sound like a terrible person, and like y'all are trying to remind. But I'm legitimately trying.
He's got like one cheek full like a chipmunk.
Love
and
you,
he's like,
Máchi.
"Oh, thank you, sir. My house, my
I'm sure your sister would want some too. So how about we go?
He nods.
So I walk over, and I'm like, "Your child," and I
Also,
just can't.
technically, every one of those is a day's worth of rations, so you could probably just use one for all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah.
So I
We'll say
split
that
it.
you use a ration, split it between the 3 of them.
Okay. So
So it's a mix
walk
of like
over-
dried meats and nuts and fruit, things that stuff that is not immediately
Okay.
perishable.
So and I just got rid of all of them. I clicked 1.
All right.
Good job.
I'm gonna have. No, I'm adding it back, but I give them all. So I walk over to the.
You start
the
breaking
people-
bread.
Yeah, I break the bread. I
Perform the miracle.
I bless it in celestial, and I hand it to them.
Okay, so they also equally go ahead and snatch it and bring it up to their mouths and start stuffing their faces with it. Yeah, they look like they have not eaten in a while. The woman goes, "Thank you, kind sir."
Welcome. Oh, there.
And
Oh,
she kind of looks over to the door, then looks back at you, and goes, "I assume you took care of them, did you?"
Yes.
Sitting here
Yes, I
covered in blood.
Oh.
Yeah, you could say that.
You could
Oh.
say that.
she sighs of relief and goes, "Oh, we've been in here for days. My name is Mirda Dinjar. This is my daughter Nilsa. My son you've already been talking to over there. That's Nars.
Okay, one second. I'm writing all this down.
Mirna Dinjar.
Nars and Nelsa.
Myrna.
Myrna, M-I-R-N-A.
Can we
Myrna.
get it?
Can I-
Can we
can
get an
I-
F in the
can I
chat for
butt
these
in?
people with horrible names?
Yeah.
Can I butt in because I hear all of this going on?
Yeah, aren't you... Okay, explain
So,
where you
what?
are again, because I can't tell if you were with Pythavin or with you were just standing on the wall.
I'm on the inside of the room where Máchi is. I was
Okay,
just
so you're just basically leaning against the wall, like next to the door.
Yeah, like-
basically. Just,
yeah,
okay.
with my knee up or something.
You got your knee up and your maul on kind of like next to you on the ground. Yeah.
Right. So
You're,
I'm
you're
just
silent. You're not saying anything. You notice that as you walked into the room that they're intimidated by your presence. You're scarier than the Redbrands at this point, especially considering that your back is covered in nothing goo.
You're covered in
Right,
blood,
and-
covered in guts.
Yeah.
Right, and I heard him talking to her, saying her name and everything and all that. I want to ask them if there were any other people that were, taken hostage here.
She shakes her head. She nods actually first, and then she goes, for right now it's just us, but there were other people here before. And she kind of nods over her head in the direction of the pile of clothes that's on the other side of the room, the big pile of clothes.
And I asked her, what happened to them?
They've been selling us into slavery mostly. We obviously don't know much.
Did anyone get eaten by any chance that you know of?
Why would you say that to them?
And they're like, they cock their head and they're like, eaten? Dear me, I hope not. All I know is that they were planning on selling all of us. I know that they've sold the others. And so far they're waiting for buyers for us. I mean that's their intention. I mean, other than that, we have no idea.
It's really unfortunate
right,
that
right
Python
after
room
that, I
is
look
idiots.
at Tauveith. Tauveith, like, shut up, man.
The only
Like-
reason that we're even here is because my husband tried to stand up for them, and she just stops and puts her head down. She doesn't finish her sentence.
So again, Máchi just kind of looks at him and goes, Tauveith, and you could see it in his eyes. He's telling him to shut up, and then he looks back over at the lady and says, "Don't worry, we're gonna get you out of
I
there.
just shrugged my
These
shoulders.
men are gonna get their fair share of justice."
She sniffles and she kind of nods really quickly at you, and she says, they took us in the middle of the night, and we've been locked up here ever since. Just never knowing if one day to the other. I don't even know what day it is at this point. I've lost all concept of time.
I want to point out that I like how the
And I'm like-
Nars had like a British accent.
Yeah, I know. I was
Mother
just about
has
to
a
say,
country
I'm sorry.
accent.
I'm
Leave
trying
him
to-
alone.
I forgot where I was, and
Look.
everyone in Phandalin is
A hick.
So yeah, so retcon it. They're
All hicks.
yeah. We're all hicks now at this point. So sorry.
Oh, boy.
So Nars is like, yeah, that's right. He still has a British accent for some reason.
He's Cockney for some reason. We don't know what happened to this
That was
kid.
going Cockney.
Got
It's not for him.
dropped on his head.
British
He's a
hick.
child.
Yeah.
He went to a
Gets it from his
pretentious
dad.
school.
So Máchi just kind of
His dad
nods his
wasn't
head.
from Phandalin. His dad was from somewhere else, obviously.
So Máchi just kind of nods his head and looks at kind of puts his hand around the lock and is just kind of inspecting it, like kind of trying to
Oh no.
get the gears rolling, trying to figure out how to get them out. But then he just kind of breathes a low growl out of frustration, and he's just trying to figure things out and yeah.
I'm looking for the key in the other room.
Mhm.
I'm checking.
I'm gonna ask them. I'm gonna ask if they know where the key is or who has the key to their door, to their cell.
A pen, I
God.
think.
I'm checking the crypts for keys.
She kind of tries to shrug her soldier, and she's like, blah blah blah. Trying to do all these accents and talk at the same time. It's hard.
DMing is hard.
She shrugs and basically she says, I can't figure out which accent I want to do here for her. I want to stick with the British, but I gotta do
Just do the British. Maybe she moved in.
Just do the British. She's from somewhere else. They moved into town. That's why they were so against the Redbrands.
They were
Make it up.
covers. They're probably super hickish. So, in any case,
Super hick Brit.
they sometimes they go back and forth, different person every day. So I don't know. I don't know if they who has the keys. I've never seen their leader. I've only heard about him.
I'm gonna kill that man.
Well, obviously.
I don't know. You might have to fight to.
The only thing I know is that he's some kind of wizard.
A wizard.
Would his name be Glassstaff?
She shrugs. That sounds like a wizard name to her.
That both helps and
It's as
doesn't
good as
help.
hers. It's like, I just want to get out of here.
Same.
I need to take my family.
Say what you.
Ha.
Nope, you got major echo.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's 4.
Oh.
Sorry.
Who done it?
My thing came unplugged.
Got
Oh.
Tor.
Okay.
For sabotaging us.
Hey, everyone who's in favor of kicking Tor out, say aye.
What does the internet say?
I'm joking.
What
She-
does the
she-
chat say?
I'm pretty sure the chat likes Tor more than.
What does the chat say?
What the
What
hell
does
was
the
that?
chat say? I.
Tor ignores us.
Callie has never heard of what does the fox say?
I have. That was just a terrible rendition of it.
Can you guys?
Oh well, yeah.
You keep cutting out. Like we hear the first thing of you, what you say, and then you.
This is whack.
Okay, we can hear you now. You're good.
Okay.
Tor is surrounded by the curse of silence.
Check your input settings.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, like we can hear you, but it's like it starts cutting out right when you start.
No.
Is everything plugged in? Please
And
tell
why
us.
is Archer not the bard?
Please
You know,
tell us.
honestly,
We are trying to technical-
I thought about making a bard. I really did.
Mahi pulls out his flute and he
No.
Okay,
Spits
you
all
guys
over the
hear me now?
place.
and as he does this, there's like
Yes, we can
yellowish
hear you.
liquid that kind of burns off the tip of the flute.
Okay, anyway.
It's not that bad.
Dragonborn. Acid breath.
Okay, retcon. None of this actually happened.
Retcon,
Mahi brings up his whistle and starts playing on the road again.
can Archer and Tor.
Yeah, you want to cut to them for a second?
While they're trying to figure out the lock scenario.
Yeah, the prisoners feel very offended by Mahi's choice of that's the sound of the man working on the chain game rendition.
What?
That joke went
Wow,
over my
Mahi,
head.
you
I don't know.
suck.
That joke went over pretty much everybody's head.
Oh, you guys don't know the sound of the man working on the chain?
Nope.
I
You
know
got the
very,
kids.
if you're talking about it like a Willie Nelson song, I know Whiskey River. I know.
What is this old man saying to me?
Okay,
Whiskey
Eli,
River?
you gotta realize Eli knows like a grand total of 12 songs.
Yeah.
And
And
it
I'm not
consists of
saying
the
that-
Lego movie soundtrack. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey.
But we're
That
not
red
wrong.
bone coming
I'm not wrong. I know at least 3 of the songs come from that movie.
Inside joke. This song's gonna get.
Okay, anyways, back to
Anyways, Archer and Tor.
Anywho,
Archer and Tor.
perfect timing. I'm pumping gas now.
Perfect. So I'm basically leading Archer back out to the main, like holding my staff at the ready, just in case something pops out. I'm gonna smack it in the face with my.
All right, so which room are you in?
We're heading back to the main cavern.
Okay. By yourselves, you're splitting the party.
Yes, we're splitting the
Correct.
party.
I have my bow out.
Okay,
party-
so it's just Tor
This party will
and
never
Arthur.
not be split.
party has been split.
This is
The
Okay,
funny
good
thing
guy.
is, we have no idea that you guys found the den jars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no clue. You guys do not communicate that information.
Archer,
We're
Tor,
just-
that you are in the northern hallway. To the northwest of you is the sliding wall that's still open. You see even the Nothic blood that he dripped, kind of curving over the corner. And on the, of course, the northeast, there is another door.
I'm gonna test the handle.
To the other door.
Yep.
All right.
It's not where I want to go, but it's there, and my curiosity gets to me.
Or I don't think it's a good idea to just go opening random doors.
I just want to see if it's locked.
And if it isn't,
Then I didn't think that far.
okay, look, how about we just leave that door alone?
Who's echoing?
Not me.
It can't be me. I'm hearing the echo too. Ew, my voice is so gross.
I think it's Tauveith. Yeah, it's Tauveith.
Probably.
Wow, that was
Alright,
disgusting.
so-
Tommy, can you mute your mic just for a little bit?
I already did.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Dude, I
perfect.
want to throw up.
You
I think I just
you
did.
test
There
the
we-
door, and the door is locked.
Okay, that's great. I turn left, and I'm gonna go through the secret door that the Nothic went through again.
All right, so you go ahead and push it further open, basically, and now you are in the previous storage area.
Okay, well, I'm again just you can assume that I'm heading all the way out into the big cavern unless something's suspicious.
I just kind of like passively point out, oh yeah, there's a secret door right there.
Yeah, so Tor, you don't know about the opposite secret door until Archer points it at you. And upon further investigation, you do see also with the scuff marks, he points out the scuff marks on the ground and obviously shows you it kind of swing open and back and forth. So you have discovered now that there is a door on the southwestern part of that room. To the rest of this, just passively, it's basically a bunch of provisions and goods here. You could search through some of these wares. If you do a investigation check,
I can do an investigation check, but I'm not interested in this stuff. Like,
All right.
I know what I'm interested
I'm
in.
just gonna go ahead and help her because I'm here. I don't know what she's taking me here for, so Archer's
Yeah.
just gonna kind of.
Okay, then that's
do
a
whatever
12
she's
for an
doing.
Archer's
investigation.
a puppy. He just follows.
All right, Archer, are you
He
helping
is,
her
though.
with this?
Yes, I am.
Advantage.
That was with advantage. I figured it would be.
12 with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Hey, you
Yeah,
found boxes.
So most of the stuff isn't necessarily valuable. It looks like this is basically where they've been keeping some of their just supplies to live. So I mean, just mostly provisions,
Yep.
and basic goods. But you do discover, lying among them, there are about 30 beaver pelts that are worth about 2 gold apiece within some of the crates and the bags.
Poor beavers.
I look at
Kinda like-
Archer.
Some of
Should
these
we-
things look like they don't necessarily belong here either, so you might suspect that these are possibly stolen.
So I'm just gonna start. I'm like, I look at Archer because honestly, I probably don't know anything about beaver pelts, and I'm like, are these?
Does Archer know anything about beaver pelts?
Should we take these? I mean, he's the nature guy. I'm looking at him for information. Like, should we take these?
I've lived in the woods for a while.
Yeah, I mean,
You
it's
probably know
Hey,
something.
these are beavers.
yeah, passively. I mean, they're beaver pelts. They could be worth 2 gold if you sold them to the right person. That's
Should we-
about all you know.
Should we take these, Archer?
We can just kind of put them in your bag. Like, kind of use
30 beaver pelts into my bag, which is apparently a custom item.
Yeah, beaver pelts, 2 gold per, quantity 30, and this will take you a few minutes if you want to spend the time.
Can I, in the meantime, be
Let's
searching?
put 5.
Can I?
Five.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 5 of them.
Okay, that's quick enough you can do in a single action. So go ahead and you scoop a couple, crate and slide them in. Archer holds the bag of holding, just slide in there, disappear into the void. So now you have 5 beaver pelts.
Worth 2 gold each.
Worth 2
Archer's
gold
just still
each.
amazed at how this bag works. It's just so.
I know. It's
Cool.
Previous, by the way, because you had a super high roll in this room, that's the only reason you saw the other secret door.
Oh, yeah, true.
The rest of your investigation here, what you saw when you were going through here, is a lot of these crates and goods have emblems on them on some of the crates, and while you may not recognize all of them, you do see a couple of lion shield options, even though the stuff in here is not necessarily worth your time. But you do see some of these did come from the lion shield.
So it's not just the goblins who are ripping these people off.
I think they're working together.
Oh yeah, no doubt. How'd you figure that out?
Oh, I'm big brain.
Wow.
And I'm gonna keep walking towards the main hall again.
Can I know what we're doing?
Yes! There is a chest in the pit that the Nothic was trying to protect, and so I want to go look in it.
How do you know? Well, you know what?
I landed in the
I'm
pit.
not
if
asking
you
any-
recall. If you can recall, I landed in the pit.
I do
She
recall.
knows.
You landed a lot of places.
In the pit.
You were thrown
And so-
around quite a bit.
Listen, I am trying to share this with you
Okay.
because there's going to be cool items in there. I mean, it's a chest.
It's
like
there's gonna
Buried
be cool
treasure,
items in it.
except we're
Hey.
not pirates.
You think there'll be a map in there? And I kind of like pat my empty map case.
That would be great. That would be great. We will find you something to put in your map case, I promise.
Okay.
And so we're gonna go in there and try to basically go in the pit to look at the chest.
Okay, so you guys, I assume, climb down into the pit safely.
Yeah, using the not super steep part.
I do a backflip into the. No, I don't.
So as you kind of go toward the northern part of this and you walk, you remember from the last place that you saw it, accordingly where the Nothic was. So underneath the broken part of the bridge, because this bridge has been smashed, remember?
Yes.
You still see like Tauveith's footprints in the dirt. But you look underneath the bridge, and so inside a little cubby hole is this big wooden pattern. It looks like it's a rough shape, but it's closed, locked chest. Well, you don't know if it's locked yet or not, but
Okay.
It's locked.
That's just whack. I'm gonna test to see if it's locked.
okay.
Like
How are you testing?
with my staff, I'm gonna like
Okay.
poke at the lock to see if I can get it to come down because
See
I've
if
heard
it
of
has ink.
mimics. I don't want to get bitten.
All right, so you go ahead, you pull your staff out, you poke it with the bottom end of it. The chest rocks back from your force, but nothing out of the ordinary.
Is it locked though? Because I'm like tapping the lock too to see if it's actually locked.
So there's not a lock on it.
Oh, I thought you said it was.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. There's not a
Okay.
lock on it.
got it. So I'm gonna go ahead and open the chest then.
All right, so you just go ahead and open the lid. So yeah, there is no lock to it. It freely opens accordingly. All right, so inside the chest, you see 160 silver pieces,
Woo! Okay.
120 gold pieces.
Oh my god.
Oh, Pyth is gonna
You-
get that one.
We're not done. 5 malachite gems.
Malachite.
Oh my god.
The malachites are worth 15 gold apiece.
Okay. Okay.
2 potions of healing.
Oh, that's fantastic.
You're writing all this down, right? Because I'm just
I
kind of
am.
banking on you doing that.
I
Okay,
am
good,
because
good,
I
good.
can't look all of this up that fast.
And a parchment of a scroll-like nature.
What is that?
Not for you. Can I?
There's still one more item at the bottom.
Okay.
It's a long sword.
Look.
Now, this one, as you pick the sword up, it's inscribed with the name Talon. And its hilt, and it's worked in the shape of like a bird, like a outspread wings are the shape of the hilt.
Okay, look at it and be like, oh, that's cool.
It also comes with a very cool silver chased scabbard.
And then I'm gonna hand it to Archer because I don't know how to use a sword.
It's a long sword.
I don't use long swords. I kind of like hold it up like, what the heck you want me to do with this?
As you pick it up, Tordo, you get a similar sense as you did with the Nothic guy that there is something more to it. Beyond its ornate cosmetic, there's something else to this.
Okay, so I can fit this in the bag of holding, correct?
You can
Because
put
it
all
fits
these
into the
things in the
opening.
bag of holding. Yes.
Awesome. So longsword. I'll check it out later, but I don't want it out in the open.
Man, I know Pyth doesn't
Just for
know
the
this is
sake-
happening, and that's
Just
really
for the
unfortunate.
sake of putting in D&D Beyond, when you go ahead and add a regular longsword, but
Yep.
put in the notes unidentified.
Yep.
Yep, so you know.
Real happy over here with like my 12 gold I found or whatever it was.
Hey!
Also,
You have no way of knowing if I'm going to share or not.
Exactly.
the scroll that you found at this moment is also, without reading it further, is unidentified as well.
Yep.
But
I figured, so you'll
you'll have some
Yeah.
time to
look
if
it
you
over.
want to do some stuff to inspect all these things.
Okay, yeah. How many of us are in the party?
5.
There's 5 of us, right?
5.
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna sit here real quick.
See, because I know math, I know you have to divide it by 5.
That's 24.
I know.
And I've got it written down, so if you need to disperse it amongst the others, we can.
Oh, I just got it all figured out.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah. I'm like, cool. I'm gonna give Archer his cut like right away so that I don't have to divide that out later.
All right. So Archer, so you take
24 gold.
Yep. There. Go ahead.
32 silver. And then one of the cool malachite rocks, which is worth 15 gold.
Nice.
And I'll give the 2 potions of healing to Pythavin when we get there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm poking around the crypt, so if I've been murdered, please tell me.
All right. So while they're doing this, because this is going to
Killed me.
take some time. By the time they're putting all this stuff from the chest and looting it, and the time they took to loot the other room. So Pythavin, as you are kind of wandering around the crypt area, you notice the kind of ornate designs of this room. Do you want to roll a perception?
I'll roll all the things. What am I rolling?
Perception.
Please. 23.
Yeah, so there are 3 sarcophaguses in here. This room is super dirty, but somewhat cleaned up after putting all the bones in the pile and the little red sack on the corner there. Beyond the 2 bodies, of course, which you have thoroughly checked, the sarcophaguses are open to investigate if you want to do each one individually or.
Yeah.
Okay. So on the lids, and these sarcophaguses are made of they're stone basically. They're carved stone lids. Looks like there's a picture depicted on them, though you don't recognize any of the figures. Looks like possibly a humanoid. 2 of them have what look like to be male. One of them looks to be female.
And hiccups.
So, which are you going to open each one?
Yeah. I'll start with the one on the east wall, and then I'll go clockwise.
So inside, pretty much moldy bones, scraps of clothing. It looks like these have been here a while. And go ahead and make an investigation.
It's a 20.
Okay. So on one of the fingers, you see a platinum signet ring. It's worth 50.
Ooh, and no one's in the room with me? Cool.
Yeah, you're safe this time.
No one's in the room with you. Platinum signet ring, 50 gold.
I'm not saying that I'm not going to share. I'm just acknowledging I'm alone in this room.
How can you share a ring?
I can sell it and split the profit. Thank you. What was Platinum
It's
signet?
a platinum signet ring. Yeah, 50 gold. Does not appear to have any type of other qualities to it, other than look like they were probably nobles when they were alive.
A lot of good that's doing them now.
Yeah, you just suspect that this was probably the family crypt, since you're underneath the manor. Did you check the others?
Yeah, but hold on, I'm still working on this one. It was 50.
At which point we'll need to take a break.
Yeah,
right?
it's worth 50 gold.
Yeah, sorry I'm running a little slow. My computer is running a lot of things right now. You can't blame me.
Okay. Let me know
Well,
if
you
you guys
can
need
always
me
write it
to.
down and add it later.
Yeah,
I
if
have
you guys need me
decided
add,
I am
can
going
do it
to
for you.
blame Kel.
Y'all can't
Because
talk at
I-
once. I can't.
I can
could
do
ju-
it for you if you need me to do it for
I
you.
got it.
Okay.
Next.
Well, from here on out, yeah.
Next.
All right.
50 boy.
Next. Okay. So for the sake of brevity here, let's say you open the other two. Basically, same thing. So out of all three, you find 3 platinum signet rings worth 50 gold.
Hell yeah.
So you are blinging. I don't know if you want to wear them. or you're
No,
just
I'm
gonna
not.
put
I'm
them
putting
in
them in
your
my
pouch.
bag.
All right.
I don't
So
wear
just-
We have
things.
we have a gold goblin who would totally notice the minute somebody has something shiny on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just change
Pipe
the.
just comes back with 3 platinum rings on.
Yeah, so
Did you
just
find
change your
two?
quantity to 3,
No.
and you're good there. All right, but other than that, that's pretty much it.
No stupid keys. I was hoping there'd be a key in the chest.
And it weren't necessary.
was-
Why would they hide
Pyth
the
was
key
too.
in the crypt? But okay, but anyway, it's worth a shot. Interesting enough, that I mean, you would have thought that they would have been looted here, but it was not. Did not require anything other than.
They're gonna end up
Hoping
being
that they would
cursed.
You suspect that since these have not been disturbed, because the bones that you guys killed were outside of them, so not in them.
I'm going to also notably, very carefully put the lids back on all 3 of these.
Okay.
After you've looted them.
Yeah, I'm not
You
like
looted them? Yeah.
I'm not like
You go ahead and
blowing
fix
the lids off and then just like whatever, like
Yeah, leaving them open. Let's camp out here tonight, guys. LBK.
Python,
Alright.
he's just gonna open up these things like Apex loot bins and just like, oh, what do you got? Okay, cool. Shuts.
We'll just put a fire inside one of them and have a barbecue.
It's great.
mold
It'll be
flavored.
fun. Be like camping on Stone Mountain. Alright, so you go ahead and do that. So they are all now covered again, as if you had not disturbed them at all. And that's pretty much it to this room.
Damn it.
You need a key.
Passively, also, I'll say, as you are putting the lids on the last one, the only thing that you do catch out of your eye is you see a brown rat kind of scurry across the floor and head up to the northwestern hallway. It stops and looks at you, kind of cocks its head, wiggles its whiskers a little bit.
Kill
and
it.
Go ahead and
Kill
continues
it.
on.
I want to follow the rat.
All right. So you start following the rat. As it gets to the door, the rat stops and turns around and looks at you, sees that you're following it, and just kind of just sits there and stares at you.
I stare back at it.
Okay, you're both staring at each
Quality
other.
content.
You are staring at a
The
rat.
rat's not moving.
Quality content.
I'm not moving either. It's a staring contest now.
Okay. Moving on. Anyone else want to do anything?
Well, me and Archer are heading back this way, so we're probably gonna run into them.
All right. So you
Pipe,
start
what are
heading
you
back
doing?
here. Mahi, Tav.
Mahi's still staying in there trying to figure out how to get these poor people out. Tauveith can leave if he wants to.
With your maul, go ahead, make an attack roll.
Oh, yeah.
Roll his attack with his maul, which will be that's he gets a +5 to hit.
So 16 in total.
16 plus the 5 or 11?
In total.
In total.
So 11 plus.
11 plus 16 to
Yep.
hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
With what?
2d6.
That is a 2d6 plus 3.
So 2 of my d6s and then plus 3. So that's 11 in total.
Okay. So you smash the lock.
Wait, is my hand still on it?
No.
Probably not. You'd probably be smart enough to pull it away, I hope.
Hold on one
Bonnie
second, guys.
just
I'm gonna
bibbing
take...
down, looking at this. All of a sudden, he just sees a maul flying towards his head. He's like, "Whoa!" And
Alright, hold on. I gotta return this car. My bad. Terrible timing.
Yeah, that was like the worst.
Hold on.
My laptop be working hard. She's warm.
Doing her best.
you know they got those they're like little pads you stick underneath the laptop, and if you plug it into your computer, it's like a kind of like a what you would use to plug in a mouse, and it actually blows a fan up into your computer to keep it cool, like to keep the dust out. Blows right up into the vent.
Yeah, like basically a second fan extension.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Honestly, I might have to invest in those one day. But you know what I would like more? A desk.
Yes, Callie needs a desk.
No, she doesn't.
She does. She's like an old lady back problems.
I could not get out of bed this morning. It was bad.
I just plain old didn't want to get up this morning. Not that I had problems. I just didn't want to get up.
I had weird dreams last night.
I have weird dreams every night.
That's
I had dreams
actually,
about Destiny.
if you want to know something interesting, a lot of people, globally, are having especially weird dreams right now because it's a stress response.
Yeah, because we're going through a traumatic event collectively.
So everybody's
would that
having
happen to have-
weird dreams.
Well, I keep having dreams about Destiny, but granted, that's what I play.
That's because you play Destiny for about 10 hours a day, Eli.
I
have
can't.
D&D dreams.
I would, but I can't.
I've only had one D&D dream so far.
I've actually had a couple D&D dreams, but they make no sense, so I don't share them.
Yeah, I have D&D dreams, but it's more just normal dreams that have the D&D characters in them. Nothing
Yes.
special.
Again, my only D&D dream was that stupid dream where Archer and Pythavin had to go stealth through an entire orc army, and it was not.
Well, you were trying to stealth with Pythavin, that's why.
I
Look,
had a dream.
Yeah.
I had a
Chat,
dream that I was
Pythavin sucks
playing.
at stealth.
Pythavin
Okay, guys.
has disadvantage because she has heavy armor. Screw
And even
you.
when she took the heavy armor out, she proceeded to
Okay,
that wasn't
set off
an
a
issue
trap
with
and get
stealth,
shot.
though. That was an
Hey,
issue
guys.
with me not
Guys.
getting to roll perception.
I think Tom.
Okay, update.
Yeah, go ahead.
Update. We can keep going unless you want to take a break, because I'm not gonna have to get off the phone. Randy actually wants to hear a little bit too, possibly.
Oh, it's
Unless you
Randy?
want to take a break. Yeah, it's Randy.
God, it was Randy.
Yeah, it's him.
Cool. Well, hey, more listeners.
If you want to or not. I mean, we can still take the break. It's gonna take me another 15-20 minutes to get home, or to get to his house.
This is working out. The
Yeah.
cool thing about quarantine is, or know how to do this
Yeah.
over the Discord.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
okay.
having a staring contest with a rat.
Mhm.
I would like to know the results of Tauveith hitting it with his maul. I would at least
Yeah,
like to
so
know that.
it's so you smash it and but it doesn't open. You might have smashed the lock to the point where it can't be unlocked now.
It's 11 points of damage. That thing is.
Say it's not finessable.
We're just making this work.
Nice.
Mahi just
Can the boys
grabs his
stop
face, but he
smashing
doesn't
things
say
long enough for
anything
Pyke to
because
find a
he did
key?
the exact.
You left the tanks alone. What did you expect? They have a combined intelligence of 4.
Hey, we get things done, okay? Y'all like looking around and everything.
Tauveith and Mahi are kind of pacing back and forth, a little mad that their raw strength is not overcoming this
I'm
challenge.
not all brute strength, although I use it most.
Merida kind of she goes and she goes. I'm sure there might be here around here somewhere, but maybe you all have to just look for it and come back.
It's what the rest of us are doing, and by the rest of us, I mean only Pythavin.
Promise me.
Pythavin's the only one who's goal-oriented.
Promise me you save us.
Or we'll get you out of there. And then
There's no telling who they want to sell us to.
Mahi just kind of shakes his head, like, man, sorry, got something's going on my throat. That's not gonna happen. And then he slowly starts heading out towards the
rest of the kids are just kind of still munching on the leftover ration that you gave them, so they're just kind of watching you with every move. So are you guys walking out of the room at this point?
Yeah, they're walking out into the crypt
As
area.
you go into the crypt area, you see Pythavin and a rat staring at each other. So that's happening.
Meanwhile, on the other side...
You hear some footsteps through the hallway, and Torn Archer come around the corner.
And
Now
also
you
see Pythavin staring at the rat.
Pythavin staring at the rat.
Has the rat not run away?
The rat's still kind of staring there, but at this point now, because it since motion's behind, it turns around and looks at Torn Archer, and then it scurries behind one of the sarcophagus.
Pythavin.
I'm gonna follow the rat.
Okay, you see it go behind the sarcophagus into the darkness.
I'm wondering why it's in here.
It's a bench.
It's a rat.
It's a rat.
It's a rat.
It's a rat.
Everyone is watching you, like, look around.
You have our undivided attention, finally.
From the other perspective, they assume because they saw the rat that you look for the rat, but otherwise, the rest of it is just
two of
you're
us don't even know
checking
if the denders are here.
Yeah, okay, I'm assuming. There's no key in here. I'm gonna give up on my rat pursuit.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna say anything about it.
Hey, Pythavin, I got something for you.
I just look at her.
I give her 32 silver, 24 gold, and 1 malachite.
And I give her a warm hug. No.
And I give and the two. I do also give her the 2 potions of healing since she's the healer.
Okay.
What was it? 24 gold and what?
24 gold, 32 silver,
A gemstone,
a
potion of
malachite,
healing, and a warm hug.
malachite worth 15 gold.
Also, for the rest of the group, are you dispersing the gold the same?
You can. Yeah, I'm dispersing everything.
Here, I'll do Tauveith for you. What's
thank you.
Give me the numbers again.
Okay, 24 gold,
Mm-hmm.
32 silver,
Okay.
the malachite worth 15 gold. That's it.
Okay.
I gave both of the potions of healing to Pythavin.
So 24 gold, 30
Yes.
silver,
Yes.
and that's okay. I'll add that, and then I have. And did you give me a gem too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
There
'cause
were
we're
enough
fine.
gems for everybody to have one.
One
And it
apiece.
was 2 potions.
2 potions
Yep,
of healing.
you got 2 potions, yeah.
Can I
The
get
only
a
thing
potion?
that Tor still has,
I have my share of the gold and silver, my
and
malachite,
the
a
sword
parchment,
and
a
the
long
scroll.
sword.
Yeah.
Because I want to see what the sword is before I give it to anybody. I don't plan on using it, but I want to look at it first.
How do you
Consider
spell
its
that?
nature, you'd be the better person to do so.
Right. Rather than giving it to, like, Tauveith.
Tauveith,
Here,
Okay,
figure out what
so-
this is.
he'll use it.
Have no idea what it is. It's magical properties. Be more likely that Máchi would figure it out, but even Sometimes it's not
the novel
exactly
guy.
magical in
I
nature.
would love to be in this conversation, but I'm still trying to figure out how in the world to spell that gemstone thingy.
MALACH.
Got it. Add.
Malachite.
Actually, it's
Malachite.
Okay.
a little
Now-
tough for me to do this on
Now,
speakerphone. The echoing.
for Mahi's,
So
Oh, is it
Say.
a bit hard?
yeah,
what just
We
happened?
can take a break.
yeah. Oh, cool. Thank you.
Okay, so we're gonna
Okay.
break until you get to the house?
Yeah, until I get the car.
Okay.
Okay.
We can do that.
Sounds good.
Potty time.
Yep, get
Yep.
snacks, all that fun
Alright.
stuff.
Get
Go on a
wrecked.
break.
Going on break, chat. I don't even know if y'all are still there.
Roll the
Stream
commercial.
will return.
Oh, hey, for all the
Stream.
people out there listening to this, put your favorite character in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh God, don't do that. But
Yeah.
listen,
Start a
3 of
fight.
us live together. This will be a nightmare.
Just out of curiosity,
No,
how
no,
many
do it.
people are watching?
2.
Hi. Well, this isn't fair.
But probably the 2 people that are watching
Okay.
the chat to watch the chat. Yeah.
This isn't fair because you actually know Pythavin in real life, so that's not even a thing.
That is true.
At Silverflame00.
Because I can kill her if she doesn't say bye.
I'd like to kill a lot of people.
And
She has like a list, I think.
Pie's not a murderer.
Archer
but
used to
Callie
be
is.
on that list. I used to be on your enemies list.
If
And
our
not
general
Archer.
chat ever gets
So, Preston.
seen by the FBI or something, just everyone know if
Yeah.
one of us goes disappearing.
So Silver Flame says Pyth is her favorite character and not the Archer. So basically anybody else who is not the Archer.
Joke's on you, FBI is on my side.
That's fair.
Yes,
Okay, that sounds scary too.
correct.
That.
Okay, so I'm gonna
love
go
the
off
FBI,
mic.
Callie.
I want
love
to go-
the FBI.
I'm gonna go get guacamole.
Hopefully,
I'm gonna
the
go
stream.
get me-
I will try to fix the stream while we're on break, and hopefully,
Okay.
it'll be a little bit better quality when we come back.
All right.
We
Very
will
well.
return.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
Commercials.
Commercials.
For all those who still don't have a DVR.